Everybody, welcome back to another video. So, with all the other Yankee channels, I'm going to follow suit, predicting opening day lineups. That's what we're going to do in this video. So, I have 3 lineups for you. One, in my opinion. The second one is if Volpe stays with the big club, and the actual reality of the situation in the lineup that we're going to get. So, I'm going to dive into all 3 of them, give you my insight, why I set it up the way that I did, and, have some discussion about it and look into the strengths and the weaknesses of each lineup, what each lineup can provide, what are the deficiencies of each lineup, and who gets left out, because there's about 11 players for 9 spots. So who's going to be left off the opening day lineup? And remember, it's just opening day. The lineup is going to change every game. So if you don't see a Oswaldo Cabrera, or if you don't see a Aaron Hicks, it doesn't mean that they're not going to start over time. This is just for one game, opening day, and we'll take it from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into it. All right, with opening day right around the corner, let's do some opening day lineup predictions. There are 3 different lineups here with different configurations. You're going to see the lineup offensively, and you're going to see the defensive alignment. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So starting lineup number 1, this is my opinion. So this is if Jason Dominguez wasn't sent down to minor league camp. This is what I think it should be if everything was equal and everybody had a brain in the Yankee front office. So leading off, you got Anthony Volpe playing second base. He's a right-handed hitter. At first base, batting second, you have Anthony Rizzo. Behind him in the 3 spot is Aaron Judge in center field. Remember, Bader is out with that oblique injury, right-handed hitter. Giancarlo Stanton playing right field, right-handed hitter in the 4 spot. You got behind him Mr. DJ LeMahieu playing third, that's right-handed. Behind him in the DH spot, you got Gleyber Torres, right-handed hitter. Behind him, Jason Dominguez in the 7 spot, playing left field, switch hitter. Behind him, you have Jose Trevino, doing the catching, right-handed hitter. And rounding out the lineup, you have Oswald Peraza playing shortstop with Garrett Cole as your opening day starter. So, my thoughts behind this lineup. This is a very deep, long lineup. Just adding Volpe to the top pushes everybody down. Yes, I understand you would probably have Judge hitting second here, but I want to break up the righties with the very few left and switch hitting people we have in this lineup. This is a very right-handed dominant lineup in a Yankee stadium that's built for left-handed hitters. We have to get more left-handed bats, but with the players at our disposal for this particular situation, this is what we get. You have a nice speed guy at the top, a traditional leadoff hitter at the top with another rookie at the bottom, kind of rounding out the lineup to set the table for the top. In this scenario, you kind of have the protection for Rizzo from Judge, and you have Stanton protecting Judge. So you have this setup. So obviously, who's missing? You have Donaldson's on the bench, which is what we want. We have Hicks on the bench, is what we want. And you have Oswaldo Cabrera also on the bench. So you have a pretty deep bench with this configuration. Now, again, this is my opinion, and this is what I would do if Dominguez was not sent down. And again, this is a pretty deep lineup, in my opinion. Starting lineup number 2. Now, this is the actual situation that we find ourselves in. As of this recording, Volpe is still up. So this is what if Volpe makes the team. Again, you have him leading off. The first 6 hitters are exactly the same. Okay, you have Volpe leading off. You got Rizzo in the 2 spot. You have Judge behind him, Stanton in the 4 spot, LeMahieu in the 5 spot, Torres in the 6 spot. With the switch. Okay, Oswaldo Cabrera playing left field. Okay, in this scenario with kind of breaking it up. Again, 1 left-handed hitter, 1 switch hitter. So it's really hard to break up the heart of the lineup with another left-handed hitter. I mean, what you could do if you wanted to is swap Cabrera and Torres to kind of get that. Instead of having 4 righties in a row, you have 3 righties in a row, but then you still at the bottom of the lineup is very right-handed dominant. But again, this is if Volpe makes the team. Again, it's another deep lineup. Okay, you have a traditional left. Again, this is deep. This is something the Yankees could work with and actually put up decent offensive numbers here. Because in reality, the next slide, the lineup is not deep at all. It's very shallow. There's not a lot of protection for the top of the lineup. And in the first 2 examples, you're able to protect guys like Judge and Rizzo, and so they don't get pitched around. They actually get pitches to hit because of who's hitting behind them. Now, here's the reality of the situation with the third lineup. Okay, so here it's very different. Okay, the anticipation is that Volpe is going to start in AAA. So, lineup 2 and 3 could be reality. But here you have LeMahieu DHing leading off. You have Judge batting second. Now, this is what happens when you don't have Volpe. You have to move Judge up a little bit. Rizzo is protecting Judge. It's not terrible protection, but it's not Stanton protecting him. You have Stanton protecting Rizzo in the 4-stop. You have Donaldson in the 5 spot. Okay, Donaldson had a decent day the other day, hitting a couple of home runs, so I put him in the 5 spot here. Torres is behind him in the 6 spot, playing second base. You have Trevino, doing the catching. You have Hicks starting in center field. Okay, so in reality, you're going to get Hicks and Donaldson in the starting lineup on opening day. And rounding out the lineup, again, you have Peraza playing short with Cole on the mound. So looking at the depth of this lineup, it's very, very shallow. Very shallow, okay? You don't have certain protections. There's not a lot of speed in this lineup that, that Volpe would bring. So, in reality, and if you're thinking with common sense, the second lineup actually would be the best form of the Yankees going into opening day if Volpe were to make the team, right? Because then you can move LeMahieu to third. You could take Torres and make him the DH, and you have the 2 rookies up the middle. So I think that in reality, the lineup that is here showing on your screen right now, it's not deep. It doesn't scream offense to me. It screams strikeouts. It screams lack of contact. It screams slow, unathletic, right? That's what it screams to me compared to, say, this lineup that has a little bit more athleticism to it. You have table setters in there, especially at the top of the lineup. You're able to put a contact guy like LeMahieu in the middle of the lineup. Torres can put the ball in play when he's right as well. And you got the switch hitting Cabrera with speed in the lineup. This lineup looks a little bit more complete compared to a lineup like this. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. What would you do with the lineup if the lineup card was given to you? Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.